Oh, this is a very good question, and I have two different answers for you depending on what you like. But before I talk about anything else, I would like you to know that I'm a big fan of note taking. I take notes for everything. I read books, I take notes. I read newspapers, I take notes. I watch movies, I watch shows, I take notes of words and expressions that I don't know. So I'm a big fan of taking notes. That leads me to the first answer. If you can take notes and if you are a big fan of taking notes, you can use this technique to answer, to help you answer IELTS listening in a better way. I have an entire long video about this and I'm so proud of it. It's a little bit old. I look a little bit different, but it is still valid. It is on my YouTube channel, which has like a few videos only. You just go to YouTube. It's the same name, IELTS with Win, and you can see a video about taking notes in IELTS and especially in IELTS listening. Now, taking notes would help you a lot in terms of making sure that your answer is correct, because see, you do not get to listen to the recordings the second time, right? That is why when you take notes, you kind of have something to rely on, and you can always go back to look at your notes and to use the information that you get from the notes to answer the questions. That is a way of you making sure that your answers are correct. However, it's not for everyone, because lots of people do not like taking notes like I do. But if you can find like joy in taking notes, this is the best thing for you to do. Listen, take notes, and use the notes to answer the questions. The second answer is opposite, right? So if you are not a fan of taking notes, I would highly recommend you listen and answer the questions right away. Now, this is a little bit tricky. Why? Because it requires you to have great listening comprehension. Listening comprehension meaning you understand the recordings and you can retain information. Basically, you can remember information from the recordings and then use the information that you remember to answer the question. I have a video about this, so you can go and watch it later. But if you don't have great listening comprehension, it would be very difficult for you. It's not because you don't understand the content of the recordings. It is because you cannot filter the information, retain information, and use the filtered information to answer the questions. That is the trick. So there are two answers for you here: taking notes or not taking notes. It depends on where you are right now as a test taker. Watch all the videos that I recommended and try to find the best way for yourself. And if you need my help and you need me to build like a strategy for you, feel free to contact me. I have consultation calls that are very, very helpful for everyone. I have different packages as well, so feel free to contact me. But at the same time, make sure that you know that I have a website here, practice.co, for you to practice for the IELTS exam entirely for free. So I'll see you there. For now, you have fun learning.